Now that there is snow on the ground and the temperatures remain below zero, the snow machines at WinSport are chugging. The human-made snow helps create the right conditions to carve up the slopes. Ian Newcomb is in charge of making that snow. He's WinSport's senior manager of venues, and he joins us now on Zoom. Good morning, Ian.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking a minute out of your busy day to do this. I can see you're ready for action. You got your toque on and your overall, your snow pants. You're in the mix.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, we've been out there making snow for about 50 straight hours now.
Oh my goodness. So how are the slopes looking over there?
Really good. Yeah. Everyone was a little nervous. I think all Calgarians were wondering what was going on with the weather we had in November, but this amazing cold forecast has come through and we have everything going full blast over here.
So when you say you've been at it for 50 hours straight, how much snow can you make in that period of time?
Quite a bit of snow. We put about 3,200 gallons a minute of water out onto the hill. And we're running 24/7. 3,200 gallons a minute.
Wow.
So yeah, we can put quite a bit of snow on the hill to get all the venues and runs open.
Can you, I don't know if I'm in for a science lesson or a machine lesson here, but how do you make snow?
Yeah, there is quite a bit of a science with these machines. So what we're doing is we're pretty much replicating what's happening in the atmosphere. So we're using a product called SnowMax. And it's actually a microscopic little particle that we inject into our water. So when that high pressure water and air goes through the snow gun, we're actually making a real snowflake just like it is in the atmosphere, where we're creating that nucleus of the snowflake and not just like a frozen droplet of ice.
Right. So you can tinker with the recipe and the process to make more powdery stuff than wet stuff or hard stuff?
Absolutely. That's a great thing about this system that we have here at WinSport. We've invested over the last 8 years into what they call an automated system. So every gun has a computer and it takes the humidity, the ambient temperature, and then the parameters that we give it to give it the snow quality we're looking for. So right now we're looking for a bit more of a wetter base so we can really stick that onto the ground. And then as we get to kind of the depth we're looking for, we'll dry that snow right out, get that nice skiing kind of like powder you see in the mountains for our top base.
Yeah. Okay. So you mentioned, these are developments specifically at WinSport in the last 8 years of upgrading and updating machines. How has the technology around snowmaking changed I guess you've been at this like 20 years.
Yeah, I've been with WinSport for 22 years now, so I've seen the evolution of the caveman snowmaking all the way up to the technological advances that we have now. And a lot of hills across North America and even the world are going this way just due to some global warming and some warmer temps. These guns allow us to make the most efficient snow possible, and we can start making snow at such a warmer temperature than we could before. So about -2, we can make a really good snow quality.
Oh, that's great. So I think about, I've often thought about, in the fall time when everybody's getting ready for hockey season, I imagine like opera playing while these guys lay down the ice, and it's this kind of religious experience. How do you see this time of year for you, where you're, trying to plow through it 50 hours in a row, but where you're trying to get the snow down?
Yeah, it's more rock and roll, some metallic out there for us than opera. It's a little bit crazier being out in the conditions. But I got a really experienced team and we're running 24/7, like I said. So I had people in from midnight to 7 a.m. this morning, making sure those guns are going and trying to get these slopes open as soon as possible.
I love it. Pure rock and roll over there at WinSport. Nice one.
Absolutely.
So when do you expect to get open for the season?
Yeah, so with this cold temperature coming in and this forecast that we have, it's looking really good. So we're going to actually put out a communication tomorrow on the opening dates. We did have to delay at least a week here just due to the warm temperatures we have, but things are looking really good. So everybody stay tuned for the communication coming out tomorrow.
You don't want to break the news here on the Eye Opener. I hear you. Got to wait for a few things to fall into place.
Yeah, above my pay grade.
All right. It's great to speak with you, Ian. I appreciate you doing this. Thank you.
Absolutely. Anytime.